Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be taking a look at this small collection of King Dick and King Dick copies, and I'm going to be taking a look at one in particular, and that will be this little fellow right here. Can you see anything different about it compared with the others? Yes, this one is 3D printed, it's plastic. How cool is that? Let's take a closer look at it, shall we guys? About 3 months or so ago, I found this little fellow on Thingiverse. It's a website where you can go along and find all sorts of things that can be 3D printed. We happen to have some 3D printers at work, so I downloaded the program and asked one of the guys who was in charge of the 3D printers if he could print it off for me. Well, the 3D printers have been quite busy. But last week one of them became free, so I thought, ooh. So he said, yep, I'll print one off for you over the weekend. So today being Tuesday, what we'll do is we'll take a quick trip back in time and have a look at this little fellow on the 3D printer. Okay guys, so you can see here in the 3D printer, there is my spanner, along with a horse by the looks of it for some reason or another. So I can't wait to get it out of there in a little while. Nice. And as I say, I have no idea what the horse is all about, but never mind. So let's have a close look at this thing. When I first got hold of it and picked it up, it's surprisingly lightweight compared with the steel version. There's a considerable difference in weight, obviously, he said. But as you saw, this thing is printed off in 3 separate parts. Due to the way it was printed off, with this at the bottom, so this is the base just here. This bit was quite rough, so I had to file it and clean it up a little bit. So it's come out not too bad, I suppose. It's alright, it'll do. And there were a few rough edges around here where the where the little platform that it all keeps it flat and whatever. I can't think what it's called now, but there is this thin skin of plastic that keeps everything from wobbling about and falling over, etc., especially if it's tall like this here. But this does actually work, if you can see. Look guys, what I'll do is let's take it apart and we'll have a look at the separate bits, shall we? Right, there we go. There's the roller then, which is threaded. So it's printed threaded, that out. Got knurling. It's pretty neat, isn't it? Next we'll take a look at the dynamic jaw. I quite like the surface finish on these bits as well, look. But there's the thread. It's a little bit rough in places, but it is printed and not cut with a die. That's pretty neat. It's quite clean, isn't it? Let's take a look at the main body here. So again, this is all 3D printed. Nothing's been machined out of here at all. It's pretty clever, isn't it? I like that. And as I say, I like the finish on that as well. Look at that. So somebody's tried to capture the, they get the machined finish on some of these things here. Okay then, so here I have a very fine example of a 1946 and onwards King Dick adjustable, the same size as the 3D printed one, and you can see on the body here what's left of the grinding finish. See that? And that's more or less what we have on here. Look, so somebody's tried to copy that finish. How clever is that? You see it's ground at a different angle on the back, look. Cool. So I have a number of genuine King Dick. This one here is a what they call a number 1. As you can see, it's got number 1 there, and this one's cut all the way down. Later models, they started to not cut it all the way down, look, for extra strength. There's another oldish one here, and I've got quite a few copies from more or less the same time as well, at the same time period. You can see this one's cut all the way down, just like this one here. So this is unbranded, it just says British made and forged steel. This one here is like more or less a 46 onwards copy, just with the British made on it. And this one simply has forged steel and British make on it. You know, I enjoy looking around car boot sales looking for this sort of thing. Very interesting. So when I found this on Thingiverse, I thought, yep, I'm going to have that. So what do you think, guys? Have any of you out there got any 3D printed spanners or tools? It's pretty cool, as I say. It is a lot lighter, and it's really strange to pick it up because you expect it to be as heavy as these little fellows here, but it's not. There we go. You can hear the difference straight away. But yeah, so somebody's gone to all the trouble of probably getting hold of a genuine King Dick. There we go, getting hold of a genuine King Dick, and I don't know how you do it because I don't work with CAD, computer aided design. I don't do any of that at all, so I don't really understand how you get it. But somebody's managed to get it into probably a CAD system, and then transfer it across to whatever you need to get it onto 3D printing. And I think they've done a reasonable job, look, guys. I quite like that. So my 3 or 4 month wait has definitely been worth it. Alright then, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed popping over to Rathbone Manor this afternoon and taking a look at my rather superb 3D printed spanner. Very lightweight, as I say, very odd. I'm not going to test it to destruction because it'll probably take me another 3 or 4 months to get another one, and I quite like this one, so this is just going to go into my collection somewhere. As I say, it does work. It runs just like the genuine article. So there we go, look at that. How cool is that? Nice. Alright guys, well let me know down in the comments if you've got a 3D printed tool of any description and what you use it for. I mean, this was just a display thing obviously because you couldn't really get, well, unless you're using the old-fashioned plastic Meccano you might get away with it, but not on anything serious. But it's quite a nice little thing, I quite like it. I hope you guys enjoyed popping over and taking a look at it, and I'll catch you on the next video then. Thanks for watching.